to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. I'm here with my friend and colleague, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Tara Lena, and our special guest today is Miss Harmony. She is now 6. She had a birthday yesterday, and she's so excited. So welcome to the studio, Miss Harmony. Miss Harmony Bradley. Okay. Oh, excuse me, Harmony Rose Bradley, age 6. So let's get started, because on Mondays, friend, we always like to come with something to help our biz chicks do business better and to live life better. What do we have for them today?
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to stay grounded and grateful during the holidays.
I like this topic.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of lose their peace because they're trying to meet every expectation. They got family, they got work, church, shopping, events. And so sometimes busy becomes the normal and gratitude gets pushed to the side.
Wow. When this is supposed to be a season of giving, a season of compassion, a season where we are looking to help others, and we're just so busy doing that, we forget to be grateful for what we have.
And it also, it is given a season of receiving as well. We always talk about the gift of giving, but there is a gift of receiving as well. So are we being grateful receivers? Because there are some people who don't know how to receive a gift. When somebody wants to help with the dishes, or someone wants to give you something. It may not be, all elaborate, but they want to give, right? So you have to as you're giving, think about the receiving part of it as well. Be a good receiver. And sometimes it's hard because people focus on the giving so much that they don't know how to receive when it comes time for receiving.
Wow.
Hey, Dr. Tachi. So today we are looking at staying grateful during the holidays. And let's talk a little bit about that. So I heard this from someone else, and it was the power of the pause. One intentional pause a day can reset your whole outlook. One intentional pause, taking a walk, a quiet moment, taking a breath. Gratitude will rise when the noise gets lowered. So sometimes you're going to need to lower the noise intentionally. Just kind of like, well, I'm going to go take a break right now. Get up and go take a break. Or sit at your desk if you're working at your desk and breathe. Take it in, let it out. There's box breathing. There's all kind of breathing. And if you have, there should be a way to breathe from your watch, or has mindfulness moments on the watch.
Or you can go to Insight Timer and look up Jill, who will calm the chaos.
Yep. But find a way to take a breath. Find a way to take a breath. Protect your priorities. Decide what matters before the calendar flips up. Decide what matters before you flip the calendar up. What is your Biz Chicks? We have a principle that you pick one important thing for the day and focus on that. And everything else, every other yes, should honor your peace, your purpose, and your well-being. So deciding and protecting your priority is key right now. What's your priority for the day? Or what's your priority for this season? Maybe you don't go to every holiday event or every gathering that maybe you decide I am going to go to this, but not that.
Okay.
Right? So that you are remaining at peace, because you can't do everything. There's only 24 hours in the day. So pick the things in the day that you are going to go to. This past Thanksgiving, there are a lot of people, okay, like, so when it's the family first gathers together and they're having Thanksgiving, they either go to grandma's on one side or grandma's on the other side. That people are picking. Well, then if it's a blended family, now you've got two grandmas on one side and two grandmas on the other side.
I tell you.
And you're trying to figure out how we're going to maneuver and get to all these places. So you can do the round robin where you stop at everybody's house.
Nice.
Some people can come from out of town, or even now you can use technology to help you, and you can have use FaceTime.
I like that idea.
And everybody is saying hi. In our family, we have family in New York, family in Southern California, Northern California, and all over different places. And so what we did this time, we just said, okay, show us a picture of your holiday gathering with a group chat. Okay. Show us your holiday gathering, the people that were gathered together, and show us your food. And we had conversation that way. And people didn't feel like they are missing out because they didn't fly in for something, or they didn't miss out because they couldn't be there. Near or far is not a problem anymore, using technology to do that. So you don't have to feel the pressure of, I didn't get to grandma's house. I didn't go over the mountains and through the woods. It's okay now. Technology has made it where you can participate and everybody gets to see somebody.
I like it. Without feeling like they were not the priority for you. If everybody knows that you're not traveling this season, or that you're planning to do things differently, then they are more prone to be, willing to cooperate with what's going to happen, because they're prepared. And I think because so many people had to learn how to use technology during the pandemic, that a lot of people are more willing to deal with it because they've learned it over the course of the years.
Right. So you can give yourself permission to simplify. Not every event is required. Not every tradition needs to be revived
or continued. Right? Give yourself permission to set your own traditions.
Right. And let simple be enough this year. Okay, I was not doing turkey this year. I was like, I don't want turkey.
I'm surprised at the number of people who did not do a lot of cooking this year, because this was a tradition that is passed down in a lot of families, but it was also based on the fact that it took people days to travel to get to you and days to travel back, and and so they spent the night, and you had plenty for everyone, and they brought all their kids. You all that food wasn't sitting around for weeks and months after you prepared it. So I think that because we're able to fly in, fly out, use technology, that a lot of our traditions can be adjusted.
Right. And Dr. Tati said that is true.
Hmm.
So simple can be enough. Like I said, I did not do the traditional turkey and dressing and
Hmm.
and somebody said, "Are you cooking?" I was like, "No, I'm not cooking."
And
And you
getting to
don't
the
have to.
core of the holiday, like you said, Fran, the thankfulness, the being grateful, just it's not our birthday.
And even if it was my birthday, do I want to do all of that? And okay, get the turkey, get the dressing, then da 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 da, and all the hoopla that goes with that.
Mm.
I,
Mhm.
I just wanted it simple. Call the barbecue spot. I
Okay.
want tri-tip, and
Mm, mhm,
I can make me a salad, and I can have what I wanted. I did want a pumpkin pie or
mhm.
sweet potato pie, but they didn't have what I was looking for. So I was like, okay, I can go to the store and just buy that. And here's the other thing: the stores now have your sides if you want them.
Oh, sides
So
on.
like you can create your sides.
Oh, I
Somebody
see.
had the green bean dressing, somebody
Mhm,
made the green bean dressing, if that's your thing. Um, I don't know if anybody was making greens, but there were some restaurants who
mhm.
had greens that you can go to. Um, if it's cornbread and whatever your thing is for Thanksgiving, you a lot of the stores had where you can mix and match. You know what I mean? And
I
maybe you
like
make
it.
your signature mac and cheese.
Mhm.
Okay, but you're not all in the kitchen like, oh my gosh. You're enjoying it. You're enjoying the experience, enjoying the moment,
Mhm. I
not
get that.
just not just the
You're
frying
worn
pan.
out.
Yeah, and a lot of people were doing that. I have my grandmother embroidered a tablecloth
Mhm.
that my mom used to put out every Thanksgiving. And then
Okay.
there's the china, and then there's the silver, and then
Absolutely.
there's somebody got to wash that stuff and put it back.
But I think too that those were symbols of prosperity too. You were somebody, if you had a matching set of china, and if you had crystal, and you had real silverware, and so you set it out on those special occasions, because it was saying, you know, we have prospered and we share this prosperity with the family. It was a way of conveying that. But do we really need all of that?
Well, here's the thing that I learned. Eat on silver every day. If you have it, use it. Don't keep it up in the closet for later. You are worth eating on china and silver every day. Why not?
Why not?
And so break the tradition. Use it every day.
Mm-hmm.
You're worth it.
Absolutely.
So, why not? It's just like what you said before. Why do we fix the house up to sell it, but we won't fix it up to live in it?
You know what I'm saying? Now it's
Let's
getting
bring
ready to be passed to someone else, and we're fixing everything.
and fix it for you to enjoy it. And so with that in mind, enjoy the holiday season.
Mhm.
And just, enjoy the music. If you like holiday music, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. I've been playing with AI, and I created some Christmas music so that you can it's piano music. There's no lyrics or anything, but it's something you can play in the background. So I was
I
like,
love
okay, it, do something simple and
Mhm.
purposeful
Mhm.
and for you. So make gratitude a strategy.
I like that.
Gratitude shifts the atmosphere.
Mhm.
So you can make a short list every day. What is one thing that you are grateful for today?
You know, and I express that gratitude every morning, and it's okay for it to be the same thing because it's a good thing. I wake up and I thank him. This is the day that you've made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. So I make up
Mhm.
my mind to be grateful for the day.
Because you could wake up and find something wrong
Mm,
in the day. In the world we're living in, you can find something wrong if you want to, but let's look for the good. Let's look for the abundance. Let's look for the joy. Find something
to be
that you can be
thankful for.
joyful, be thankful
Even
for.
even if it's that you didn't get a call in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Some, you know,
Get expect joy. Expect uh expect better,
mhm.
right? Because if you keep seeing negative, 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 it's easy to be programmed for negative. It's intentional for you to go find things that
Mhm.
bring you peace. It's intentional for you to look past the faults and other
Mhm.
things of other people. And normally when people are acting out, they have a need.
Wow. Mhm.
And let's not overlook that, especially during the holidays. A lot of people are not they're trying to cope with different things, and they're not saying anything, but it's coming out in their actions. We don't know why people are behaving the way they're behaving. So
Mhm.
let's extend them a little grace.
And you don't know if this is their first Christmas without someone that's close to them. You don't know if Christmas is associated with something traumatic or the holidays like Thanksgiving. This season in general could be associated with something that was traumatic. Have some compassion.
Mm, holiday compassion. I like that. Just being compassionate and amidst all of the commercials that are on, there's just buy a car, buy a house, buy a this, buy a that, and just the commercialization that's
Well,
going to be there. But
well, not only that, around this time of year, all of the movies are about happiness and romance and the miracles of Christmas, and everybody's running around happy and opening packages on the movie and getting what they want. It has a
right,
fairy tale ending, and
and and I think that's okay. I think I like that they're giving us a little hope and
joy.
things, joy. I'm liking that they're trying to perpetuate that during this time. And I think it's great. But on the other side of that, taking that joy to the real people around
Mhm.
us every day. Maybe I'm going to speak a little more softly.
Mm. Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know what someone is going through. Are you missing somebody that's normally in your circle?
Do you
Call
see what I'm
them up
saying? Mhm.
and reach out. I had a situation where someone that I see on a regular basis, I saw something on Facebook that they posted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this was it was a situation that someone that they work with passed away, and
Mhm.
I can read between the line or hear the voice or the
The
sentiment
pain.
between the line, the pain. And I just stopped and sent a text. Hey, how are you doing? I'm just checking on you. And they said, I'm glad you checked in on me. I'm holding on. And this person wasn't related to them other than it was a work relationship, but I could hear it in the voice, in the text. So when you're going through, flipping through your text messages or you're flipping through social media, look for somebody, and don't just like praying hands. Okay, think about the answer. Think about it. What will you say? So I got off social media and I text the person directly, right? And I'm not saying that you can't do praying hands and that I'm not telling you not to do that, because if you
Yes.
don't know what else to do something. But what I am saying is that we need to listen in, tune in, even when you're on social media, because the whole title of this is staying grounded and grateful during the holidays. So we talked about helping someone else. Now we're talking about doing a little more, going out your way. And that's what you do on Christmas and the rest of
Yes.
the holidays. You go out of your way to help someone else.
There you
And you
go.
don't want to be forced into it like Scrooge.
Yes, you want to be a cheerful giver. Okay.
Right. Yes, because the grudging givers, that's not giving without gratitude is not good.
Exactly. So then the other thing is you want to avoid that holiday comparison. You know what I mean? Where you're looking on social media and people are taking train rides or doing balloon drops or whatever's going on. You know, do what makes you comfortable and what makes you smile. And if doing less lets you relax, because a holiday is supposed to be relaxing, not not
And
hectic and
because social media can pressure people to perform Christmas instead of experiencing Christmas.
And in a lot of cases, you don't even know if that is really what's going on. I mean, I generated a picture of my grandson baking cookies with Santa Claus. Okay, he never went to that photo shoot. It never happened.
But we can create that. And in a world where we can create an experience that's going to bring you joy, bring joy to some other people. Use the tools to create some joy for you and those around you. Yeah, stay in your lane. Okay, because so when we're talking about comparison, right? So when people do the weddings, people want these destination weddings and go all over the globe and spend all this money and tell they want the bridesmaids and everybody to come and I need you to buy your ticket and buy the dress and
then have the nerve to expect a present.
And
that is after you did the destination bachelorette.
Right. And then but you're doing all that because somebody else did it. Okay, so we're talking about the dress on in Greece, where the dress is
flying dress. The flying dress.
Why is that? Because somebody. I want to do that. Now with social media, you can do the flying dress and never touch foot in Greece.
Or on the beach in Hawaii or whatever.
Don't have to go. We're just saying make your experience yours. You don't have to copy somebody else's paper.
I love that. You have to copy someone else's paper. I love it. Yeah.
Make the experience yours. Be grateful for what you got. I remember when back in the day when people didn't have a lot where tinsel or whatever to put
Mhm.
on the tree, they pop popcorn and strung popcorn on a string, and while
Okay.
they're sitting down and the families gather around and they're putting the popcorn on the tree, and they did this for one day. I'm like, I am not putting no tree up on Christmas Eve just to turn around and take it down. So create your tradition. And the day after Thanksgiving, you normally put up the tree or whatever. There's nothing wrong with going to your local big box store and buy a tree that has the lights on it,
And
plug it
go
in,
for it.
and enjoy the Christmas. If you want the scent of Christmas, go get some pine cones that are scented, stick it on the tree, and enjoy it. Enjoy the experience.
I love it. Guys, relax. Enjoy the holiday. Um, create moments, not perfection. You know, it's not a production. Show up with peace and not pressure. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
It's okay if the cookies got a little singed.
Okay.
And maybe we don't do cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we do
Mm-hmm.
something else. You know what I'm saying? Just have some fun.
And here's the other thing. Maybe things should be a little smaller. Maybe you don't need a half a sheet cake for your birthday. Maybe you just need a cupcake or two. You know, there are ways to enjoy the holiday without putting financial pressure on yourself, without putting calorie pressure on yourself. With, you know, let's do it a little different. Let's enjoy
Right.
it. Hey, how about this? Let's enjoy it.
Let's enjoy the holiday. What would make you enjoy the holidays? If you're going like, oh, I don't feel like going to that event, don't go. I was listening to somebody or something, some podcast, something online. Go with your first in inclination. Go with your
Mhm.
gut. I don't think I want to be there today. Don't go. And I was like, oh, that makes sense, because normally your first inclination was right. Oh, I really don't feel like being here.
Mhm.
Dr. Tati said, yep, stay home if you really don't want to go.
Because here's the thing. Who wants to go through the holidays resenting having to show up? Because you're not going to have the right attitude, because underneath that is that underlying resentment or that fatigue because you stretched too far. Uh,
Mhm.
it will show up. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
And you don't want to be snippy and snipey. You,
You
you
know?
don't want to be that person. It's like, okay, maybe you should have stayed home. Well, maybe I should have. Okay,
Well, you
we
know
don't
what we
want
say at Biz Chicks. Never do business when you're what? Tired,
you're
hungry,
hungry
or you're a
or
feast.
you don't make any decisions like that, because it's not going to come out right. It will
It's
not
not
come
gonna be
out
pretty.
kind.
It's not going to be pretty. And here's the other thing. If you want to go somewhere and you don't feel like driving, take an Uber. Just take an Uber. Treat yourself. I know the car's sitting there, but sometimes people don't like to drive after dark. Come on. Just take the Uber. Don't stress yourself out with all of that.
Right. Now, to sum this all up, in your year with some focus, ask what do I want to carry into the next
Mhm.
year?
Mhm.
What needs to stay right here? What's not going? I listened to Bob Goff yesterday. There was a podcast somebody sent to me. Bob Goff is the author, and he wrote the book Love Does, and Love Always. Anyway, he says every Thursday he gives up something. He lets something go. every Thursday.
Every Thursday. I love it.
Every Thursday, because clutter can invade you, and mental clutter, it could be physical clutter. But he was talking about every Thursday he let something go. I was
That's
like,
beautiful.
oh. So, because we talk about clutter, decluttering. If you're going to bring a new piece in, you need to get rid of it, old something. He does it every Thursday. Something got to go.
I like it. And just think, just with that simple process, 365 items are gone, or not really, because that would be every day.
It could be
like
projects. Yeah, but it could be projects that you don't really need to be working on. Who can somebody else be doing this? Do I need to? When I started letting some stuff go, I was like, wait, this feels like freedom right here.
Okay.
A little peace.
I'm
honoring my capacity. I don't have to push trying to make something go or make something happy or happen or make other people happy for that matter. That is not my job to make you happy.
Okay. Happiness comes from within. Happiness, the result.
But I can celebrate with you. Let's get together and do something. But if it were going to be a chore and a push, and maybe I don't have the capacity, maybe the funds to do something is not there. It's okay to say no. Wait, no is a complete sentence. I don't have to say yes to something I want to say no to.
So let's try no thank you, or I'm not available for that. But I thank you for asking me. Because let me tell you what my 6-year-old granddaughter said the other day. We asked, are you hungry? And she said no, but thank you for asking. How's that for a response?
That was nice, because we want to try and give people a reason. Well, I don't need to tell you that I'm fasting. I don't need to tell you that I don't particularly like pumpkin pie. I don't need to give an exhortation on why I don't want to go or why I'm not eating this. Just no, thank you, but thank you for offering.
Exactly.
So gratitude can make things clearer. What are you grateful for? Celebrate that. Who are you grateful for? Celebrate them.
That's beautiful.
And remember to take the hassle out of your hustle. Become a part of the BizChicks community. Just go to bizchicks.net. If we're simplifying this year, just go to bizchicks.net. Become a part of the BizChicks community. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so that you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. We will be here tomorrow with TJ, and all through the week. We've got Coach Karen coming in, and she's going to talk to us about bringing in profits every day. Then we got Robin Shimizu, who will be talking to us about happy, healthy habits, and with some of her guests. Then Friday, the Tech Divas are gathering together. We're going to bring you tech, social media, and media. You can also be sure to check us out with Dr. Tachi on Indie Soup. So with that, we want to say thank you so much for being a part of our coffee conversation today. We look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.